H.E.R, the singer, she is directing a Curtis Mayfield documentary.
Okay, now that's interesting.
Very interesting. Give me a moment. Looks like it's going to be called The Makings of Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
Is it out already? Because this is a review from The Hollywood Reporter. Interesting. Oh, I guess maybe they're debuting it, or they debuted it at SXSW, South by Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says the makings of Curtis Mayfield is a bit of a misleading title for the oblique documentary directed by the Grammy and Oscar-winning musician H.E.R. The name, a riff on Mayfield's honeyed 1970 ballad, The Makings of You, implies an intimacy with the subject and promises a detailed, if not necessarily comprehensive, introduction to the radical artist. But H.E.R.'s film, which premiered at South by Southwest, doesn't really offer any of that. Okay, I don't really want to read this because this is more of an opinion piece. But it says the music finds her own way to capture Mayfield, one that relies heavily on conversations with filmmakers, producers, and fellow musicians.
Okay.
So I think this is interesting.
Does it say when it comes out to the public?
Let me see. Hollywood, no. Sometimes these Hollywood Reporter articles are so long.
Just Google it.
No, it doesn't have a release date. Okay, let me Google it. No, not the album. Oh, it just says it premiered at South by Southwest on March 10th.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be a release date yet for, November 19th.
This year?
Yeah. That's what I don't know. It's unclear.
All right.
It's unclear, but it was just shown at South by Southwest.
Okay.
So I think this is kind of interesting. I didn't know H.E.R was into directing.
Me either, but I think it's a good move. I'm curious to see how the doc came out. I mean, the Hollywood Reporter has their opinions. I like to have an opinion of my own.
Agree, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think it's cool that, H.E.R is doing different things. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody's kind of doing different things today, right? So yeah. I don't think it's a bad thing that she is as well. I think it's cool. Like, if that's what it is. To me, is the doc good?
Right.
If it's a good doc, then it's all good.
Yeah.
If the doc is asked, then, maybe reconsider some things. But we haven't seen it, so to me, that's what matters more. Is not what is she doing, it's how is the product. You know what I mean? Like, if she directs it and it's great, well, then awesome. If she directs it and it absolutely sucks, then, maybe not. But I do think H.E.R is an exceptional artist, and to be able to tap into another artist's legacy and tie yourself to it, I think that alone is very cool.
Yeah.
And if she did her research and spoke to people who were around and can add context to the story, then I think that's good.
I agree.
But it remains to be seen.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Obviously, the people who were at South by, they were privy to what's going on there, so we'll just have to wait patiently until...
Right, because we were not at South by Southwest.
They didn't invite us.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I don't know.
Maybe we just missed, the invitation that came to our P.O. box.
Maybe, but probably not.
Sometimes you're a ride or die co-host, and other times you're not.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
Sometimes I rhyme fast, sometimes I rhyme slow. That's not the line. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I was on 125 and St. Nick.
Chilling with this chick named Tonda Lay, who is a hot girl, and everybody wanted to slay her.
Let's leave it there.
Yes.